Hey guys, Coach Briggs here. Today, on my speed test, we're going to talk about backpedaling. All right, and I think it's very, very important that we do this correctly because how many of us have seen somebody fall over? Probably all of us. At some point in our life, somebody's definitely fallen over. Probably even ourselves have fallen over with the backpedal. It's because we get out of position. Now, sometimes you hit. Back when we played pretty much on grass, we didn't have these nice turf fields now. Level and everything smooth. You hit some of these divots, boom, and you fall over. But it's still a balance problem, okay? It's a balance issue that needs to be fixed and needs to be done properly. And here's just some of the key points that I always tell my athletes, okay, when they're backpedaling. You got to keep the shoulders over top of the knees. So I got to keep them down. Okay, my head is still up. I'm still looking forward, but I need to keep my shoulders slightly forward. I don't want to have them lean back like a lot of athletes do because that's when you fall out of bounds. That's when you're most vulnerable to falling over, injuring yourself, okay? So that's one of the keys. Got to keep your head up, like I mentioned. A lot of athletes will start to look down, okay? Or they'll be looking up here. Straight forward, okay? Because you got to have your head in a good position that you can see if you got to turn all of a sudden then and sprint, all right? Or see if that person broke in front of you. I got to be able to decelerate, okay, from a back pedal position and then reaccelerate, to a sprint, okay? And then you got to pump your arms like you're sprinting. All right? A lot of athletes just backpedal and they don't do anything with their arms. Pump them, all right? Pump those arms. Get them in the motion that they need to pump, all right? So your brain knows what the heck it's doing. These three keys are one of the things that I always go with my athletes, okay? What I try to do with my back pedals, I try to make sure it's set up for my sprint, okay? Or my change, or my, I have to open up, turn, and sprint, So I'm backpedaling, open up, and I got to go. I need to have that all set up. So if I don't have it set up and they're not in these positions, then it's going to be harder. Because we've done it, and I've showed athletes, when they're standing up and they're leaning back slightly and they're on back pedal and they try to open up and then sprint, how they feel off balance. Or when they have to stop, decelerate, and then sprint it, going back forward again, how out of position they are when they're not shoulders on over top of the knees and not in good position. All right? The back pedal, once again, is not meant, like I mentioned before with the side shuffle, to cover huge, long distances. Okay? Because a lot of times you'll backpedal, then you open up, all right, to a side movement, or you'll open up and sprint, or you'll break and then, decelerate and then sprint forward. So the backpedal is there, which is important to train, but it shouldn't be covering just a long distance. Because eventually, if somebody's going to run by you, you're probably not going to nearly backpedal as fast as you can sprint. So you're going to have to turn and open up at some point. But if we teach this properly, all that other stuff, all that changing and stuff, will be much easier. All right, guys? It's Coach Brick. Stay strong, stay blessed. Remember, greatness never